So the baddies went to Wildin' Out Live and the whole episode was trash. Girl, is y'all ready to talk about it? Because my nerves is bad. Let's juice.
Come on, Blazer.
It's the beef for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little jokes or whatever the case may be. And girl, we got to talk about Baddies Midwest episode 12, I think it is, girl. And honestly, I don't even know why we got to talk about it. I mean, it was so lackluster. I do not ever want to see another episode of Baddies without nobody throwing fisticuffs. I really don't. You know what? How about this? Let's take a pause for a worthy cause. I want to discuss a few things with y'all as far as who we expect to see rumbling in the jungle down at the reunion. Check this out. So I had seen this list on Twitter of, I don't know if this was going to be the fights or what possibly can be the fights or what's rumored the fights. I don't know. But they got Jayla versus really it looked like almost everybody. And of course, Tasiki fighting Bad Dolly for why. But the one thing that stuck out on me on this list right here was Anna versus Summer and Big Lex. Let me tell you something. You know, Anna talks her shit naive because she knows that Tasiki right there behind her. But if this fight really happens, I don't care about her versus Summer. Well, really, I'd watch it, but I don't really care. But her and Big Lex, because Big Lex owe her one. Yes, she do. I wonder how this will go. Girl, what y'all think? Now, they had another little piece of list I wanted to share with y'all. Hold on. Now, this little piece of list had me ready, girl. Now, this the ones I'm looking at. I like, ooh, I like this. Tell me why. Look, Ivory versus Natalie. Girl, anybody versus Natalie, I want to see it. Ivory versus Rolly. That would be good. Rolly's a big girl. You know what I mean? Girl, Pretty P versus Big Lex. That would be a good one, too. But I'm not sure who the girl Mel is. I think y'all told me who that was. But whoever she fighting, I'm here for it. And it looked like they got her on Ivory, Nunu, Anna, and Tinkerbella, girl. I don't know what's going on. All we could do this episode is look at wishful thinking for the fights for the reunion because the episode literally gave us nothing. But who y'all think? Who y'all looking forward to see throw them hands, girl? Throw them blows. Drop down in the comments. I want to see, girl, because I know at the end of the day, there's nothing else to talk about but that because nothing happened on this episode of the doggone reunion. Or not the reunion, girl. The doggone episode of the show. You know what I'm talking about. So the girls went down to Wildin' Out. They claim it was 20,000 people in the audience. I said it was 2,000. That means 2,000. But anyway, light bulb head Lemuel popped out like the crypt keeper and came out there and carried the girls down to Wildin' Out. You know, him and Nick probably be, you know, banging on the girls sometimes, you know, together, whatever the case may be. And the girls are excited, but it's like coming off the heels of the whole situation with Big Lex. Big Lex fighting Ivory and Ivory getting beat up with a black eye and then wanting to fight everybody else because she got a black eye. And I'm over here saying, girl, just put your blue blockers on and let's move. Like, you doing the most. And this how you know Ivory got beat up because you still keep wanting to fight and you want to fight anybody who want to fight or anybody who really just, you know, who make you mad. That's how you know you got beat up. And you know what? You win some, you lose some. Ain't no wrong with getting beaten up every now and again. You can't beat everybody up like Ivory. No, not Ivory. Like Bad Dolly said, you can't beat everybody up, girl. But I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what's gotten into Ivory. Ivory has turned into a bully. They say she around there threatening the OGs not to give Big Lex the chain. And now it makes sense why doggone Jazz got a chain, girl, and why Natalie gave the chain to doggone, what's the little girl name? The little high yellow girl. Scotty with the Scotty with the body, girl. It makes all the sense because none of them wanted smoke. And I love that Diamond the body clock the T that all of the OGs scared of Ivory. Yup. It's so obvious because y'all the OGs, girl. Y'all should have jumped Ivory. What you mean? Girl, listen, this episode got the girls in an uproar. Ivory don't want to believe that Natalie switched the names on the doors. But let me tell you something. Ivory know that Natalie did that. But Ivory don't want to go up against the person who's signing the checks. So Ivory gonna play like she don't think Natalie did it. She know she did it. Girl, this episode was trash anyway, girl. But I don't want to hold up this thing too long, so y'all do me a favor. Grab your things, grab your earbuds, grab everything you need to get. I'm going to try to make this as entertaining as possible. Y'all work with me and bear with me. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into the episode. So now the episode opens up. We got Natalie on the FaceTime with Tinker Fat saying, you guys, Tinker Fat, I know it's just you, but I need you to gather the girls together. We're going over to Wilding Out with Nick Cannon. Tell them all to bring their vapes. As a matter of fact, production, pass me my vape. She's like, get all the girls. It's going to be fun. We're going on Wilding Out. I hope you're ready. It's going to be lit, okay? And look at Tinker Fat. Wilding out. You know I'm a baddie. And I've been trying to go to Wilding Out since I was like 12, but my mom ain't have no money to get me on a bus. So now that I'm able to finally get to the Wilding Out, I can't wait to meet Nick, Hitman, Holla, and all these other peoples, because the girls are gonna be lit and we finally on the big stage. And I'm over here saying, girl, it's not like that. And plus, Wilding Out ain't what it used to be. Girl, ain't nobody watching that. Let's move on. So anyway, I don't know why I put this photo of, I know why I put it right here. Rolly, big fat, funky, nasty, cheesy, greasy, dirty, decided to stand in the doorway, legs looking like a capital letter X, girl. It's rolling up a goo, and I didn't like it. So anyway, she sits down with Natalie, and Natalie was like, you guys, mind you, it's Natalie, Scotty, and Jayla. So Natalie like, you guys, I don't know what's going on. I thought I could play a prank on Big Lex and Ivori, but I didn't know that they had beef. Of course, I'm watching all the footage. I saw all the fights, but I didn't know they had beef. Now, Natalie tells us that Ivori had went over to all the OGs and told the OGs, if any one of y'all, I don't care who it is, any one of y'all give Big Lex the chain, I'm going to beat you up. And that's why they was all scared about giving away the chains. And I said, what? Not the OGs? Not Rolly? Not Jayla? What? And Jayla, oh yeah, I had heard that was happening and I didn't think that was right because, you know, it's kind of like giving, Ivori is becoming the bully. And Scotty with the body was like, yeah, girl. I remember when I had the chain in my hand and I was about to say Big Lex and I couldn't even get the B out my mouth because she said if I give it to Big Lex, she was going to knock my head between the washing machine and dryer. And I just learned how to fight. I didn't want to have to fight no bulldog like that. I don't blame you, Fat. I don't blame you. That was smart on you. Don't get out here and crash out and get beat up. She already got one eye. One eye and nothing to lose, girl. Don't get beat up out here in front of these girls. So all of the girls are sitting around saying that they heard Ivori say that she was going to beat up whoever give, and she didn't care if it was the OG or not, but that she was going to beat up whoever give Big Lex the chain. And I'm over here saying not the big bad OGs. No way. Like, you couldn't pay me to believe that Ivori had the big bad OG scared, huh? I mean, Scotty, yeah. Natalie, of course. But not bald head Jayla and big fat Rolly. And look at Rolly. Well, I did hear her say that, and I feel like, Ivori said she didn't want to be a bully when she came to Baddies, but it seems like that's really what it's given. And I'm over here saying, well, what did you give? Because while you calling Ivori a big old bully, you over there bullying, which I ain't mad at it, but you over there bullying Slim. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Speaking of Slim, so look at Natalie. Oh, Natalie, you look so bad without makeup. You look bad with makeup too, but without makeup, girl, you look like Beetlejuice. Oh, you look so bad, Natalie. Oh, girl, you look so bad. You look like one of the Wonkas from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Oh, let's move on. But look, so Natalie goes, so Rolly, speaking of Slim, did you meet up with her? What did you guys do? Are you guys gonna be back cool? Are you letting her back on the show? What's going on? And Rolly tells them that she met up with Slim and Slim was over there crying, acting like she was sorry, but Slim not really sorry. Slim just want to get back on the show. She said, so what she's gonna do to Slim is, she told Slim she gotta be her slave, her clear slave, and that's how she gonna get her reparations. And she said, Slim said she'll do it, and she's gonna be her assistant. Now, the girls couldn't believe this, because I mean, who would want to be subservient to something like Rolly? But ultimately, it's true. That's how bad the clout is on this show. You get it? So, you know, the girls were like, wow, I didn't think she would do it. I did. She's trailer park. She's trying to get up out the dirt, girl. Girl, have y'all lost y'all minds? But anyway, Rolly tells the girls that she wants them to get ready because they're going to Wildin' Out. They all get excited. Boom, bow. Let's move on. Now, moving on to the next scene, Big Lex is talking to Pretty P, and what's that little weird-looking girl named Emma? First of all, Emma, why is you still here, Ike? Why is you still here? Girl, the fact that she's sitting there talking to Emma, girl, get Emma on here. Now, we ain't heard high, low Emma since the season started. And only thing she got to tell us is some real nasty stuff about her having to go number 2. I wish somebody would have number 2'd on that wig. Girl, get off of here. Go. Matter of fact, you didn't even have to say nothing. All you had to do was leave the scene. I promise you, we would have never known you left the frame. That's how, like, irrelevant she is. Like, she just grinds my gears. And I don't know if they have her here for sympathy or charity. I don't know what's going on, but she's just annoying. And sitting there talking like that, girl, I would have bad her up because don't nobody want to hear that nasty. Talking about she been going 10, 12 times all day and all night. Girl, please. Nevertheless, Big Lex tells Pretty P, she was like, Pretty P, you know, I ain't gonna lie, you did your big one against, who she fought? Oh, Diamond about it. She said you did your big one. She was like, you know, at the end of the day, if Diamond about it want to fight again, it's only going to mean because she lost. Well, we know Diamond about it lost. Pretty P did do her big one. But Pretty P agreed. She was like, you know, I got it off my chest. She got it off her chest. It just is what it is. Now, at this point, Pretty P ain't told us that it was her sister who heel kicked Diamond about it, almost knocked her off of her feet, girl, like Donnell Jones, girl. Anyway, long story short, because we going to get there. Now, here comes Jasmine. You know, I have been hearing what people were saying about Jasmine as far as her attitude and her conversation. And it wasn't until I seen it firsthand, for real, because I've seen remnants of it, that I understand why people don't like Jasmine. Jasmine really thinks that she's something that she's not. I don't know who Jasmine thinks she is. And there's nothing wrong with having a little confidence, but Jasmine really blows me. So, Big Lex was like, so hey, Jazz girl, how I feel since you got your chain or whatever the case may be, because Big Lex feel like, I don't like the fact that you tried to give your chain away, girl, because, I mean, it was between me and you. You could have, you know, kept your chain. And if you was going to offer it to a heifer, it should have been me. Not no Pretty P. You basically gave another girl your shine, and it was kind of like a slap in the face, in which I agree. Now, Jasmine doesn't feel that way. Jasmine feels like, first of all, I have many chains, and I love a good gift because I have buku chains. I sleep on a California king. I live in a big old mansion. I got a lot of money. Y'all broken, y'all dirty. That's all I heard. And I'm over here saying, girl. Either way, she said she don't appreciate Summer grabbing her chain. She said it's theft, it's dirty, and it's trifling. And that I agree, but still, like, you make somebody want. I see why someone want to drag you every chance she get. I see why. Because, you know, like I said before, Jasmine can't fathom the idea that Summer is somebody who she deemed to be way less than her, and she sharing the same platform as her. She get in a confessional talking about that's dirty, that's nasty, it's theft, she ugly, she this, that, and the third, but y'all on the same platform, fat. Like, what's the big deal? But Jasmine doesn't really get it because all she cares about is talking about what she has and what everybody else don't have. Jasmine, you don't have no personality. Again, what does she do? Somebody drop down in the comments. What does Jasmine do? Is she a rapper? Is she a singer? What does she do? Like, I mean, it's not, again, there's nothing wrong with confidence, but when it comes off as arrogance, it's annoying. And nobody wants to be around that, girl. Like, please. But nevertheless, they asked Big Lex, is she gonna keep fighting Ivory, because they say they tired of watching her and Ivory fight. And I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna say I agree. I don't. I like seeing Ivory meet her match. I do. I think that's what Ivory needed, that little piece of humble pie. I don't know if it's gonna actually humble her, or maybe it's gonna help her, or just make her want to pick on other girls. But she needed that humble pie, and I'm here for it. And shout out to Big Lex. Big Lex came up here and said, you know, honestly, I wouldn't want to keep fighting every day, but if she want to fight every day, I'm gonna give it to her. Like, at the end of the day, I ain't running and ducking from no fade, as you shouldn't. She said, and that girl really feel like she could just talk to people crazy or handle people crazy. And if she want to run it every day, we can run it every day. She said, but Ivory don't know how to turn it on and off. And she's absolutely right. It's the hood booger in it for me, you know. But nevertheless, no matter what Pretty P and Jasmine say, shut up, both of y'all irrelevant. We don't want to hear what y'all got to say. If Ivory got to get beat up every day for the next 100 years, I'm here seated and waiting for it. Shut up, blockhead, and shut up, government cheese. We don't want to hear what y'all got to say. Mind y'all business, irrelevancy. So now moving on, Ivory is out there talking to Tinker Fat and who is that, Diamond Abadi? I think that's Diamond Abadi. I can't see. But anyway, Ivory out there talking to them, and Diamond Abadi have a few questions, and Tinker Fat. Tinker Fat really was like, girl, you really was out there fighting like that, girl. What is going on? And Ivory admits that she got a black eye. She said, I got the blue blockers on because my eyes is black. A little bit blue, but also black. She said, so yeah, I got the glasses on. But at the end of the day, Ivory is still mad because she wants to know who switched the names on the room. Now, Ivory, I think you know this. I really do. I think you know this, but I don't think you want to address the person who did it because you might get fired. You get it? So, nevertheless, after Tinker Fat was like, girl, you really was talking about fighting the OGs. You really want to fight the OGs, whoever it was. And look at Ivory, yes, because it's messy. And don't get me wrong, it was messy. It was messy. And I'll give Ivory that. Why would y'all switch them names and put that girl name on my door like we ain't already got beef? And they knew it. They knew it. Nobody's going to convince me they didn't know it. They knew exactly that them girls had beef. That's why the prank was what it was. But the problem is when Tinker Fat's trying to tell Ivory it was Natalie without really saying it was Natalie. Look at Ivory. I don't think it was Natalie. I don't think it was Natalie. Girl, yes you do. Yes you do. You just don't want to have to battle that girl. But I love how when Tinker Fat asked her about the chain, giving it to Jazz, she was like, I don't think Jazz deserved that chain. She said, honestly, I think Summer deserved it better than Jazz. And guess what? Ivory agreed. Ivory said, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She get on my nerves. Like, she really do get on my nerves. She was like, but she do be turned up. She be turned up and she be popping her shit's naive. So I'm over here saying, well, okay, we making progress. Because remember, Ivory fought Summer first from off the bus. Well, off the bus at least first. And Summer didn't back down from her face. She got beat up and she ate it. Yes, she did. So I love the fact that even though Ivory is feeling some type of way about Summer because she friends with Big Lex, that she could at least be honest and be like, yeah, Summer did deserve it. She did deserve it. Like, that's crazy to me. But the fact that girl sat up there and said she was going to fight any OG and none of the OGs jumped, girl, that's big for me. But speaking of the devil girl, so in walks my bitch Summer. What's up? Summer walks up and was like, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? And Tinker Fat and Diamond Abadi tells Summer, girl, we was literally just talking about you. And in true bad girl style, my girl Summer was like, what's up? And so she went sat right next to doggone Tinker Fat because one thing about Summer, she may not win no fights, but she ain't scared to get in one because it is what it is. So Summer goes over there and sit next to Tinker Fat right across from Ivory, and Ivory was like, I'm checking bitches' temperature to see what they saying and how they feel. So Ivory goes over to Summer and was like, Summer, so I'm trying to see, you was over there standing next to Big Lex after the fight. Is you cool? Is you cool? I'm trying to see what's up. And I love that my girl I love that my girl Summer was like, no, bitch, is you cool? Like, what's up? You know, one thing about Summer told her straight up, listen, girl, I don't have no problem with you. My partner got a problem with you. But at the end of the day, like, that's still my partner. So I'm going to roll with her regardless. Because, you know, like, Ivory was trying to say you were standing next to her. She said, that's my girl. I'm going to stand next to her. She was like, but at the end of the day, they ain't had nothing to do with me and you. You jumped into the fight that ain't had nothing to do with you behind Jazz. She was like, and that was wrong. You ain't have that to do. But you know how Ivory is. Ivory was so mad that she had to go put a pork chop on that eye that night. She wanted smoke with any and everybody except Big Lex. I think she was tired after that last fifth round. Any and everybody but Big Lex. But you know, Ivory trying to fight Summer is like lame to me because like, why? Like, that's not even competition. I don't even understand why she jumped in front of Jazz like she was Jazz guard dog or something. Like, ew, girl. Like, ew, get a life. So, anyways, I'm with Tinkerfat. Tinkerfat was like, well, Ivory, you got to look at it like this. You mad at Summer for standing next to Big Lex because that's your op. But you got to keep in mind, Ivory, not Ivory girl, she said Jazz is Summer's op. So y'all kind of in the same situation and you just got to be fair about it. And you know, Ivory was like, well, yeah, I understand, but still it was the principle at the moment. But at the end of the day, they were able to walk away with no beef. And I love that for them because that's what really needed to happen. But one thing about my girl Summer said, and I stand on that on my mama. I don't know what she said in the confessional, but you know she popped her little shit naive. Shout out to Summer, girl. You know we like it around here at the dollhouse, girl. Shout out to Summer. Summer said what she said, and I like that Summer don't back down, because she don't. She really don't back down, and I think a lot of people don't give her enough props for that. But nevertheless, let's move on. So now on the bus with the OGs, Natalie got all the girls together. They so excited to go to Wildin' Out. And she starts to talk about how basically Ivory bullied everybody. And I'm over here saying a bus full of so-called baddies and everybody got mouth after the girl gone. Why y'all ain't have all that mouth when it was going on? Like, this doesn't make sense. And look at Biggie. Biggie, why did you let them people put this on you, girl? It probably looked cute when you stand up, but you know, as a big girl, sometimes our boobs just fall on our neighbors. Now your boobs over there looking like a fork in the road. Oh, Biggie, you look so bad. And I love the hair jacket combo. It's just from the neck part, the clavicles down. Girl, why did you let them do this to you, Biggie? Oh, you look so bad. Oh my God, girl, this looks horrible. Get it off of here. So now Natalie, like I said, is talking to the girls. All the girls are agreeing that they got bullied by Ivory. And I'm over here saying, so what y'all gonna kumbaya? Like create a emotional support group? Like what is this for? Like I don't understand. Y'all got punked. And that's just that on that. But Natalie claims that they on the way to Wildin' Out. She said, Ivory or nobody better not show out because if so, they going home today. She don't want to be embarrassed in front of Nick Cannon and all of that. Girl, that's all y'all do. That's all y'all known for. I'm pretty sure the ratings will go through the roof because I heard wasn't nobody there anyway, girl, bye. So when they get off the bus, they're greeted by the Scarecrow, a.k.a. Zeus Diddy, a.k.a. Lemon Pepper, a.k.a. Lemmy Well. He says, hi, ladies. Y'all made it. He said, this is Wildin' Out. I can't wait to get y'all in here. This is something big for the show. Big for you girls. And I got something big between my legs. I said, oh, get off of here, neck. Girl, so the girls are super excited. They all ain't never been on Wildin' Out. He did tell them they're going to be able to perform. And that's fire for the girls who perform. But what about the other girls? Like, you know, Rolly talking about she happy to be on here. She ready to perform. Perform what? Girl. Poor little things, girl. Biggie talking about she happy to perform. Girl, perform what? Don't nobody want to hear that doggone roast compolio ass, girl. Don't nobody want to hear that. Nigga do not want to hear you counting in Spanish over no reggaeton beat. Girl, don't nobody want to hear it. Don't nobody know it. Don't nobody want to see it. Don't nobody want to find it. Race call, NASCAR, girl, please. I don't know why they were so excited. Nobody gonna hear that. So anyway, Lemon Pepper gathers the girls around. He tells them that they're going to perform. He gives them the layout of the show. He said they're going to be able to do a couple skits with the peoples or whatever the case may be. And this is big for the baddies. And he's so happy to be here with the baddies. And the baddies are super excited. At least the ones who know how to sing, dance, or something. But the other ones are just kind of like there for the ride. Now, Tasiki jumped in the confessional looking like a Jehovah's Witness elder, talking about how I've always wanted to perform in front of a crowd of 20,000 people because I've watched Wildin' Out a long time. Girl, shut up. I hope you put on something new because ain't nobody gonna see you. Nobody's gonna want you there looking like the chaperone. So I hope you put on a new wig and take that blouse off. Girl, please. Please. And then Bad Dolly on here talking about how she want to be Nick Cannon's 13 baby mama. Oh no, Bad Dolly, you don't have the complexion for the protection or lack thereof. So yeah, I get it. You and Tinkerfat was saying the same thing, and it's cute to say, but y'all not light-skinned it. Y'all too black. He don't like them like that, Fat. You pretty to me though, but he don't like them like that. Let's move on. So it's time for the rejects to get to the Wildin' Out tour thing or whatever the case may be. And I Ivory decided to put on her blue blockers, even though she said she didn't want to go because she had a black eye. She decided to put on her cool Modi glasses and get on the good foot. She said, but she don't want to ride with them heifers. She said because she don't feel like it. Oh, girl, you don't want nobody to see off the crack side of them glasses to see how your eye look, huh? So she jumped on, got her a drink, jumped off, and sitting over there talking about, I ain't want to be bothered, girl. Your eye don't want to be bothered. Ivory. Ivori. Yes, EYE-VORY, girl, please. And shout out to Big Lex for giving her that bop one eye. Yay. So when Ivory get off the bus goes off without a hitch, and here comes Jazz. Oh, we're going to have 20,000 people there. It's going to be so lit. Again, I don't know what Jazz does. Y'all drop down in the comments because they don't show it on the show. So whatever it is she does, she's got this big head about it. But she's on there talking about how they got 20,000 people down there. And this should be exciting for Summer because Summer don't have 20,000 followers on IG. Again, I see why Summer don't let up off of you. Summer should beat you up every chance she get. She should. Because bitches like you, like y'all do need, I'm for some, I vote that every time Summer get a chance to drag you, either literally or figuratively, I think she should do it. As a matter of fact, I second that she does it every single chance she gets. Like, keep your foot on her neck, Summer. Don't let her breathe, okay? So they asked Big Lex about the whole situation with Ivory. Big Lex is all smiles because both of her eyes work. So Big Lex was like, you know, like I said earlier, we was talking about that earlier. She said Ivory is just a hood booger. She said, and she just going to keep going on and on and on. And like my girl Ivory said, every time she want to fight, I'm a fighter because I have stamina. I am an athlete. This is what I do for a living. So if she want to keep fighting with that Hennessy gut, we could fight and we could roll it out as we should. But my girl Diamond Abadi was making sense this episode. She said, I think that she just keeps wanting to fight you because she didn't feel like she got her lick, and she didn't. That's why she really want to keep fighting Big Lex, but she's thinking twice about it too because she's feeling like, you know, Big Lex might get her. Now, let me also say this. I didn't like the fact that Ivory tried to make it seem like Big Lex was bullying her. Girl, you called that girl out for a fade how many times? No, ma'am. I didn't appreciate that. I wanted to mention that. I forgot that. But yeah, Ivory want to get on here and make it seem like Big Lex was bullying her and messing with her. Girl, wasn't nobody messing with no Ivory, girl. Ivory was the bully, and she just got bullied after getting bullied. So anyway, they start talking about the whole name switch and asked Big Lex how she feel about that. And Big Lex feel the same way as Ivory. She was like, it was messy that they would move that stuff around because that's not cool. Y'all already knew we had beef. And she's right. There's nobody that's in that Baddies or around that Baddies that did not know her and Ivory had a beef. And basically, I love how Tinkerfat and Diamond was kind of being messy. Well, Tinkerfat said Natalie messy. They was like, but she don't want to believe that Natalie did it. And at the end of the day, Natalie is messy. You can't put nothing past her and all of that stuff. And listen, everybody knows that that's what it was. Nobody's slow. But I do love that Tinker and Diamond gave Big Lex her props. Diamond Abadi told Big Lex, one thing about you, I respect you because you ain't scared to fight Ivory and you kept fighting her and you ain't back down. Now, my girl Summer was like, oh, and don't forget me. And I ain't gonna lie, I paused that first too and said, wait a minute now, Summer, we love your girl, but what? But then Summer said, I was one of the first people to fight Ivory, and she was. Now, see, I think what happened was we got mixed up with the fact that Summer got beat up with the fact that Summer wasn't scared. And I think that was the mix up for everybody. Everybody was looking crazy when she said it. We all was looking crazy, but I get it. Yes, Summer got beat up. Of course. But she still stood her ground and she wasn't scared to go multiple rounds. So shout out to Summer for that. And you know, Summer ain't gonna let us forget it as she shouldn't. She ain't gonna never let us forget it. Shout out to my girl Summer, girl. So now here we find out it was Pretty P little sister who was the one who kicked Diamond Abadi at the doggone club the last time. Now Pretty P's sister done went to jail, prison, but she kicked Diamond Abadi because I'm assuming because Diamond Abadi kept jumping on her sister during the show. And you know, I can't be too mad at it. But the thing is Pretty P was over there talking about my sister a child. Girl, children could get beat up too. What are you talking about? She's already in jail. They already arrested her, girl. She could get beat up just like anybody else. She want to jump in the middle of some stuff, she could get beat up like a woman. She want to be a woman, she got to grow up. But Pretty P says that she didn't tell her little sister to come over there and do that. She said her sister is only a child. She 18. And that was wrong for her sister to do that because she can handle her own lightweight. I don't believe it, Pretty P. I don't believe it, Chrysler Head. I don't believe it. I do not believe it, PT Cruiser. Nothing about this makes me feel like that's true. And I'm with Diamond. Diamond was like, well, because look at Tinker. I love Tinker. Tinker was like, wait, Diamond, you let somebody kick you? Did you fall? And she was like, well, I ain't really fall. I just kind of like fell back a little. And I'm over here saying, oh. But Diamond about it was like, girl, yeah, it just came out of nowhere. I didn't know what was happening. And the fact that your little sister did that, she did give Pretty P her props and said Pretty P came told her she didn't tell her sister to do that. But it don't matter. It's the principle. And since your sister not here and she a child, Pretty P should get beat up at this point. Now, I give Pretty P this. Pretty P said, that's my sister. She did that on her own. I ain't tell her to do it, but at the end of the day, that's still my little sister, and I'm standing behind her. And that's why you should have got beat up right there. You know what I mean? Even if y'all scared to do it while y'all on the way to Wild 'N Out, when y'all got back, you supposed to get beat up. Period, point blank. If you gonna stand behind your sister, and you should. I'm not saying Pretty P shouldn't. But if your sister ain't here to get beat up, then you gotta kid it. But I don't think Diamond about it could do it. That's the only thing. You and Tinker gonna have to jump a girl. Y'all gonna have to jump her. But my girl Tinker Fat said it. She said, girl, jail ain't enough. Prison ain't enough. She got to get touched. And she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. I'm with Tinker Fat. All that is good. It's cute. Yeah, she went to jail. She probably got right out. Who cares? She got to get touched. And that's just that on that. Yeah, I'm here for it. And I think that should really be something that happens because when children step out of a child's place, they got to get beat up like a woman. Okay? Plus 18 is grown in the black community, so she can catch these hands. Okay, let's move on. Oh, and before we move on, we also found out that Jazz used to be a Wild 'N Out girl. I said, oh, you was a slut. Did Nick tap that? Girl, she said she used to be a Wild 'N Out girl. They don't do nothing. Allegedly, girl. Bye, Jazz. I'm seeing you now for real, girl. So they get down to the soup kitchen. I mean, not the soup kitchen, girl. The Wild 'N Out, the people got food and drinks for the hoes. I'm sorry, girl. Lord, I don't know. I must be tired. But anyways, they out there getting ready for sound check. It's about to be lit. Nick Cannon bring all the girls to the stage to tell them what he wanted them to do. He gonna have them perform at the top of the show. That's before everybody get there. But perform at the top of the show. They gonna do a couple of little skits with him or whatever the case may be. And he wants them all to go through sound check. Now the girls are super excited. Let's get the sound check up here, girl. So Rolly is up first, sounding and looking a mess. Rolly refuses to take a bath. I mean, she the only person I see in 4-5 scenes with the same outfit on. Like, she just refused to take a bath. But anyway, she came out there flailing her arms and the fat under it. Hopefully nobody was standing downwind, okay? And then also we had Tasiki on here, boring. I just want to say, I'm baddies get up, Tasiki girl, just sing and rap. Don't say nothing else. Sing and rap because you're so boring. Biggie on there talking about uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I said, girl, they gonna throw tomatoes at you. They gonna throw tamales at you, girl. Please get off them people, Mike. You really think you about to cut up, huh, Biggie? Girl, I don't know. Somebody get Biggie down to the nearest Cinco de Mayo, girl, because, a time. So now the other group of baddies get to walking in, led by Tinker Fat and Diamond the Body. Everybody's super, super excited. This is their first time on Baddies. I mean, not on Baddies, girl. On Wild 'N Out. And it's just like, girl, it's just Wild 'N Out. Girl, they on the road because they not on the TV. I'm just playing. Let me stop hating, girl. Moving on. Now, Akbar V keep arriving separately. And I'm over here saying, why is you here, Ike? Like, is her music sales going up or something? Like, you don't stay with the girls. You only pop up at events. Like, is y'all buying her album? Like, what is going on? She looked good, though. I ain't gonna lie. But still, it was just the principle. Moving on. And look at Cool Mo D. Walking in by herself. Security! Oh, Ivory, you looked it so bad. Ivory, do you have clothes like a cute little outfit or something? It seems like Ivory always in a rest in peace t-shirt and a pair of jeans. Huh? Is it just me? Ivory, you got a cute little outfit, a girly one or something? It's giving dagger. But anyway, backstage, the girls are happy. They're getting ready. They're all getting ready to go on stage. Nobody took a bath, so it smells like Summer's Eve, Bath and Body Works, in cocoa butter. I wouldn't want to be there. I would not want to be in that room. Do you hear me? So they get on stage, they all nervous, looking and smelling a mess, but they're on stage. They say 20,000 people. I saw 2,000 seats available. Girl, and why am I hating like this? Girl, I don't know. Maybe it's a hating Monday for me. I'm not sure. But anyways, they said they had a whole bunch of people out there. I'm not really buying it. But let's get into some of these performances, girl. So of course, Natalie performed that trash song. That broke nigga, keep that broke man. We outside the night, girl. It's just giving performative. It's giving, let me tap into my black side that I allegedly have so I can make some money off these Negroes. Anyways. But nevertheless, all of the girls are enjoying the songs, the festivities. My girl, Summer decided to give Real Hollywood Boulevard a Pretty Woman, but not the Pretty Woman tease. I had to get you right there, Summer girl. It's cute, but it's kind of not cute at the same time. It's giving $5 slut. But I mean, I'm here for it for the show where you at. It makes sense. Now, as far as performance-wise, I ain't gonna lie. What's the girl named Stewie? You needed Blueface there because you sounded a mess and you looked at a mess. You sounded winded. You sounded like you wasn't confident or whatever the case may be. But shout out to the fact that the song is a hit because that's all that matters. Because performance wise, it did not really do it for me. And I only saw the little snippets or whatever, so I can't really judge. But guess who did decide to judge? Biggie gets in the confessional like she's some sort of professional performer, talking about how Jaden performance was lackluster. She should have did a split or did something. She was just standing there. And I'm over here saying, right, like, I ain't mad that she have a little point of view, but it was given like I'm better than you tease. And Biggie, you're not. Like, what? I've noticed this is a trend with Biggie. Biggie becomes like the person that she hated at the beginning when she was being bullied. I see that all too often. Biggie likes to sit up there and be crying when they do it to her, then turn around and do it to other people. And I don't too particularly like that for Biggie. I really don't. I mean, all that crying she used to be doing when Natalie used to be doing her dirty. Now she over here, she done picked up her boobs, wiped her tears with them, and now she want to get on here and try to drag somebody else. You know who you should have dragged? Your friend. Because Tasiki's performance sounded weird too and lame too, and it sounded dry. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm not even just hating because you hating on Stewie, because I don't give a damn about her. But both of them sounded dry. They did. And again, I'm only seeing little pieces of snippets. I'm just saying, I didn't really get I didn't get it. I didn't get it out your friend. And you performed with her. So, yay. Moving on. Now, Lemuel stops the show to give Natalie a chain. This is her Baddies chain. Remember, she gave hers the Tinker Fat. This is the CEO boss Baddies chain. He said it was a bigger chain than the rest of the girls, which is fitting. And she was so excited to get her chain. She said she ain't have no chain, so she felt like she needed one as well. It's all giving K's. Nope. It's all giving Zell's. Nope. It's all giving Claire's to me. I don't know. I'm just hating. But anyways, it's time for the most cringiest part of this show. Now they doing the skits with Hitman Holla, girl. Listen. Baldhead Akbar got on here talking about sucking the skin off a Hitman Holla to make him holla. I said, girl, that boy young enough to be your child, you old whore. You light bulb head heifer. What? And this was making worse. It ain't even about age. Because Scotty was over there talking about you can come to me or come to my house or come in my... I said, what? Is you trying to make Lemon Pepper bat you upside your head? Girl, what is going on? This whole segment was cringe. It was super duper cringe. Like, nothing about this was sexy. Nothing. It was old cringe. It was young cringe. And then getting all in that boy ear. That boy probably scared of y'all, as he should be. Now, I know Hitman Holla. I know which one that is. He all right. He decent looking or whatever the case may be. But y'all probably scared that boy. I see why men don't like aggressive women like that sometimes. Because y'all just, I don't even have a thing and my little thing got soft. Girl, what is going on? And then look at Tinker Fat. You know that's her crush. I don't know what Tinker Fat said. Girl, what did Tinker Fat say to this man? Whatever it was cringe. Y'all just got to stop. Y'all look thirsty and tired and through. And I don't like that for y'all. I feel like y'all deserve better out of y'all lives. Talking about they got the same color on and girl, I don't remember, girl. They just looked it so bad. And I don't like that for any of them. I think that they need better in life, you know. Long story short, they get to the back. What's his name? Lightbulb. Lemon Pepper says that he's congratulating them. They did a great job. They're going to party at an after-hour spot or after-party club. I forgot the name of the club, but shout out to Chicago. Y'all know I love me some Chicago, but shout out to Chicago, bro. Yeah, he said that they're going to party and that they should get ready, get on a good foot, maybe wipe under their arms and between their legs. So the girls are super excited. They do a baddie shot a clock up out of there, but I saw Lemon Pepper turn his head when the arms went up. I think he smelled the wave of must in bad intentions, you know, as he should. He should have actually walked in with an N95 mask on, because I would. Now, I like when Dolly got in the confessional. Dolly was like, you know, I'm realizing Ivory really is over there pouting and really not entertaining with the girls. And she really just mad because she got beat up. But it's cool, girl. You're not going to win all your fights. And she's absolutely right. But see, Ivory thought she was going to come from Now That's TV and battle all the girls and have everybody scared. But it just so happened Big Lex ain't one of them. So that's what it is with her. So shout out to Bad Dolly, girl. Long story short, they back on the bus. They're excited talking about the performances. Everybody was like, yo, you was lit. Yo, you was lit. And I don't know why they turned around and told Biggie she did a good job, girl. Wait. They told Biggie she did a good job, and Biggie really was like over the hill. Look at Biggie.
Seriously, bro. Seriously? You really think that I did a good job, bro? Seriously, don't lie, bro. For real? Like, I've been practicing, bro. I swear to God, I have my broom. And I've been practicing in my room every day, bro. And I really got out there and I did my big one. Like, thank you to everybody out there who really wants to celebrate with me, because I never thought I'd take it over here, bro. Like, I never thought it would come here. And I just performed and you guys really think that I did a good job. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I swear to God, bro. I'm rolling up right now. Like, I can't believe it.
Then she get in the confessional and she was like,
you know, every day I watch the girls fight, bro. And I swear to God, bro, they all fight and they win their fights. But I keep losing my fights. So to hear that the girls were telling me that I did a good job on the show, bro. Like, I swear to God, I want to make a tamale right now. Like, I just want to go get empanadas and tamales right now with extra queso, bro. Like, I swear to God, I just want to perform and I just want to be happy, bro. I want to eat. And I'm so happy that the girls really gave me my props, because I never get props because I never win any fight. So this was big for me, bro.
Get them titties out the doggone confessional. So anyways, they was talking about the performances, talking about how well they did. And I was over here saying, y'all was all right. It's a messy Monday, girl. I don't care. Yeah, they was doing all right or whatever the case may be. And that's really all they was talking about that I can remember on the bus. Now, moving forward, they gets down to the club. They say they having a good time, but I ain't gonna lie, it didn't look like they were really having a good time. And that's where the episode ended. Because it was just like, okay, what else? No fights, no arguments, no nothing. I didn't like this. We didn't sign up for Zeus for them to be kumbaya. We want these heifers knocking their heads off their shoulders on the next episode, okay? Now, I think Big Lex gonna get into another fight with Ivori or something. I'm not sure, girl. I don't know what's going on. All I know is it's going to be a time next episode. This had to be a filler episode because that's all it gave me was filler. But anyway, what do y'all think about this? Drop down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all platforms. And don't forget to let me know who y'all looking forward to fighting at the reunion. And I'll see y'all hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.